I am doing this video because Flangy, I don't actually know how to pronounce his Twitter handle, on Twitter asked me to chop up When the Levee Breaks by Led Zeppelin. So I am gonna first just play that sample. Right, so you might recognize it from Beastie Boys, Rhymin' and Stealin', a million zillion other songs too. So when I thought about doing this on my walk home from the office today, I was thinking like, oh man, this is probably going to be boring as hell because it's a really boring plain loop, right? Boom, 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 right? Boom. It's just like, there's not that much to it. It's not like funky or anything like that, but it's been used by about a zillion trillion different people, so there's got to be something to it, right? So the first thing I did was I chopped it up into different parts. Okay, so there's that, right? And you can mess around with just that, because to me this beat, especially the first 4 beats of it, has 2 things going for it. One, it's got that incredible just arena rock sound, right? Right, it's just like that amazing reverb, all that stuff. And then it would normally just be kick hat snare hat, kick hat snare hat, but there's this extra, right, that extra kick that comes in right after that last hat, right? So it's right. So it's got that thing going on too, that extra kick for a little bit of syncopation. Okay, so we've got that going on, and we can do some interesting things with just those sounds. I mean, we could first just chop it up like we, just play it like drums. Or we could mess around with that syncopation. And we can get something sort of interesting out of that too. We can almost get like a funky kind of swing rhythm out of it. But I thought, I don't like playing with just the breakbeat. I think that's a little boring, or if you're doing like drum and bass or something like that, it could be cool. But I like to have some extra sonic stuff going on. So what I did was I took the first line of vocals from the song, which also has guitar, it also has drums and everything. Keeps on raining, Levee's gonna break. So it's that. So we can and I chopped that up too. Keeps on raining, Levee's gonna break. Keeps on raining, Levee's gonna break. Keeps on Levee's gonna break. Okay, so we got that chopped up. And so now we can what I like to do when I have something chopped up like that is I like to listen to each of the individual sounds on their own. So what does it sound like? And so keeps on raining. So what's going on here? I don't know. I'm hearing different things, but one thing I really like is he's got this little tremolo that he does when he says at the very end of Rainin', keeps on raining, and then he's got that little tremolo right at the end there. That's pretty cool. And one thing we have to note is that I've chopped these up so that we're matching parts here, right? So this is kick, hat, snare, hat, and this is kick, hat, snare, hat, and this is kick, hat, snare, hat, although there's actually no kick here. It's just the bass and the hat, but no kick. But it's the same portion of the beat. So those can all be kind of interchanged, right? So we can go back and forth between them. So we can get something going like that. But I really like that tremolo again. And so well, what if I just isolate the tremolo? really like that sound. I like that. It's almost got like a Public Enemy Bomb Squad type of like just get that little tremolo thing. Maybe they would have done it with more of like a horn than like some guy's vocals, but it's still got a little bit of that taste to it. And we could add a little bit more, make it a little bit more exotic. So I like how that ends up sounding too. I actually really like that just that core loop, that just 1 2 3, and then the tremolo on there. It's just there's just something that works about it for me. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much I figured I'd just spend 5 minutes messing around with when the levee breaks and like talk through some of the interesting sonics, and I guess I want to hear that loop again. I like that.